One of the most powerful statements in all of the Jewish Bible was made in last week's Torah portion, when Joseph reveals himself finally to his brothers after a whole cat and mouse game played out over a number of weeks. Joseph cannot withstand it anymore, and he kicks all his servants and the Egyptians out of the room, and it's just him and his brothers at long last, and he says, Ani Yosef ha'od avi chai. I am Joseph, is my father still alive? It's a moment of great reckoning. The brothers realized that everything they had done to Joseph up until then had been incorrect, and whatever tinge of jealousy or any other bad attribute that had poisoned them towards him had finally revealed themselves to the brothers. And they understood that they were wrong, and that moment of great clarity smacked them to the point that the Midrash says that they passed on the spot, and Joseph had to step down and revive all of them from the dead. And the Chafetz Chaim, the great rabbi who passed away in 1933, the leader of the Jewish people up until his death, says a very famous comment. I always repeat this every year. It gives me great hope and clarity. That just like when Joseph said, Ani Yosef, I am Joseph, ha'od avi chai, does my father still live? And that moment crystallized all of the history of the past 22 years, from the time that Joseph was even born. It even crystallized all of his actions and motives from the time he was born. Everything became crystal clear. And that clarity was so shocking, so overwhelming, that it killed the brothers, to the point where Joseph had to revive them. And the Chafetz Chaim says that at the time of the Messiah, at the end of days, the Almighty will say, so to speak, Ani HaShem, I am the Almighty. And that clarity, when he says, I am God, and I'm revealed, the Messiah is here, the world will come to its perfection the way it's supposed to be, that clarity will be so crystalline and so perfect that it will, in an instant, reveal all of human history and why everything had to happen the way it was. Just like the brothers realized that all the previous 22 years, and even going back further from when Joseph started talking and reporting on his brothers to their father Jacob, why that all had to happen, it was all crystallized in an instant, and it knocked them out. It won't knock us out when the Almighty reveals it, but everything will be revealed. The pain, the sorrow, the agony, it'll all be revealed. That it all was for a unified single purpose, which is so hard to comprehend sometimes, and so difficult to fathom. But it will be revealed, and it will happen. May it happen soon in our time. I just saw, right before I recorded this, I saw a video of a father of a fallen soldier, Asaf Tubal, HaShem should avenge on his blood, passed away who was killed 2 days ago in Gaza. And he says, crying at the microphone at the funeral, wake up, we're one nation, we're not left or right, Ashkenazi, Sephardic, religious, irreligious, we're one family, period. And I'm not the Almighty, of course, telling you what the message is of all this, but that is one message that I can be sure about the Almighty wants us to have, at least now, before the Messiah comes. May He come speedily in our times, that we are all one family, and these differences are irrelevant and petty and don't matter. We are one. Shabbat Shalom.
ואני צועק שישמעו אותי ממטולה ועד אילת. בואו נתעורר! אין שמאל! אין ימין! אין דתיים! אין חילונים! אין ספרדים! אין אשכנזים! כולנו אחים! כולנו עם אחד! ואפשר ורצוי להתווכח! אך אפשר לעשות זה בכבוד ובדרך ארץ.